Salute to all the real ones out there. It's your boy Mike coming at you again with another video. If you like the content that I'm dropping, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and share those videos that I've uploaded with anybody you think may benefit from them, alright? So, without further ado, today's topic is going to be about the voluntary purge. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump straight into this shit. So to purge it's a verb, and it means to rid someone or something of an unwanted quality, condition, or feeling. To remove a group of people considered undesirable from an organization or place in an abrupt or violent way. So simply put, when you purge yourself of, let's say it's a vice, like you purge yourself of alcohol, that means like you're removing it cold turkey, and you realize that it no longer serves you, and you would have like a motivation to keep it out of your life because you realize it's giving you unwanted outcomes. So let's say you drinking and it causes you to just be always in a negative mindset, and you're not accomplishing your goals, and you put off things that are important in life, and all you prioritize is drinking. You can imagine that will put a strain on your relationships and cause you overall to not only mess up your health, but also to mess up your wealth, and you just realize I'm not gaining anything positive by engaging in this behavior, so you get rid of it, right? Now, I'm gonna give you guys some examples of what I've purged out of my life, and honestly, I'm seeing some great results. I mean, it hasn't always been easy, and I think anything that's worthwhile, anything that's worthy of making you greater, or anything that brings you to another level, is usually pretty hard to achieve, and I think that's rightfully so. That's the reason why there's only certain people who are millionaires, or a handful of people who are really successful that you personally know. Now, in my last video, I talked about pursuing excellence. I challenge you to be the person who is successful, who is wealthy, who is able to purge themselves of things that don't serve them, because it does take discipline, it does take sacrifice. But if you embrace that challenge, you'll be the change that you want to see in the world. And not only that, but other people will be inspired by your action and will probably take their own actions in their own lives in order to succeed. All right, so let's go ahead and get into some things I purge. Number one, the food I eat. All right, so I eat no chips, snacks, cookies, candy, or processed foods. So, I'm no stranger to a delicious chocolate cake, or I like chocolate chip cookies, for example, or eating some chips made from paprika, or paprika, how English people say it. Some Pringles, something. Everybody knows it's like some certain snacks. I used to eat Shock Tarts as a kid. I used to eat Sweet Tarts, Reese Cups, Snickers. I love Snickers, especially when they cold, like in the refrigerator, and then they're kind of like firm. Oh man, I love me a cold Snickers. I love cold chocolate. Most of my snacks I actually put in the refrigerator. I used to kill them Sour Patch Kids. What else? My favorite, all-time favorite candy is the real sour. They called tear jerkers, right? I remember back in the day I could only find them in Ohio when I would go to Kings Island, which is like a real cool theme park. It's kind of like Six Flags, but in my opinion, better than Six Flags, And that was the only place I could find them. And when I would find them, I would buy them in bulk, like hitting it up with like 5-6 packages, so that I would have a week of supply or whatever. And I used to also like Warheads. Like sour candy is definitely my shit. The Sour Punch candy straws. They used to have them like apple flavor, strawberry flavor. All the stuff that give you cavities, I used to smack. And I'm laughing at myself because, man, I got so many favorites. Like Dr. Pepper, I used to like to drink. Cola, cherry 7-Up. That's one of my favorites. They used to have this stuff also in Ohio. Jones Soda. Yo, they got some bomb soda. I'm no stranger to this stuff, all right? But what I realized is I got to cut it out. Eating Rice Krispies and shit like that. Like, how is that really benefiting me? Yeah, I mean, it tastes good right here. But what I challenge y'all to do, even Red Bulls and stuff, since I work 24-hour shifts, I see a lot of people just slamming down Red Bulls, and for that moment, it does help you because you get a little sugar boost and you're not tired, and you have energy. But like I had to purge myself of that stuff because when I thought about it, I was like, all right, so one things that I'm noticing is when I eat this stuff is that it gives me more appetite for that shit. So the next day after I drank a Red Bull, I'm more likely to drink another one because now my body is like looking for that sugar again. Like, yo, you had it yesterday and you were awake at this time. Now you feeling dozed off. Why don't you just grab yourself another Red Bull? And it becomes like a cycle where you now doing it on a regular. And if y'all ever look at a cola bottle or whatever you're eating, snacks, chips, just look at the back and really like think about it. Don't be biased, but just really look at the back. You might be surprised to find it's literally like when they say grams, like think about like the little sugar cubes. That's 1 gram per cube. Now think about it, if you ate 1 cube, you know what I'm saying? It's just mad sugar. But in a cola, it'll be like 63 of those and it won't even be the full bottle that's in there. It's like condensed so that they'll have a serving size which is usually smaller than what you think, right? And then it'll be like 60 grams of sugar, 14 grams of sugar, you know what I'm saying? 15 grams. I mean, you gotta think, let's say you eat some chips, you eat some chocolate, and then you drink a soda. Do you understand how much sugar is in your body, bro? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I challenge you to do that. So I had to purge myself of it. And since, I just feel cleaner, my body functions better, when I eat a meal, like a real cooked meal the only thing I eat like fast food wise is Subway. And that's when I'm on base. That's like the easiest thing to get your hands on. I don't be eating all this other greasy ass bullshit, chicken and all that garbage. Like, nah, just give me straight up Subway. And that's all fresh vegetables. Highest I'll have like some turkey on it. I don't really even like meat like that. So I'm just noticing I just feel 1,000 times better. I go use the restroom, it's coming out just like that. I work out, I feel clean. My skin glowing, all of that. So I must be doing something right. Now another thing I did was the drinks I consume. I kind of mentioned that in the other point, but 90% of the time I'm only drinking like water, or sometimes I have a coffee, or like a Powerade. You know what I'm saying? I know it has sugar in it and stuff like that, but you got to replace some of the electrolytes that you're losing, especially out here in Kuwait. I mean, literally the sun will be down and it's like 115 degrees. So you're always sweating, you're always losing valuable nutrients from your body, salt. So it's important that you eat good and you also stay hydrated. And it can't always be water because that will flush out everything in your body. Too much of anything is bad. So I try to balance. Yeah, it's not like I'm walking around just like refraining from eating a cookie or something like that. Like, it's okay every once in a while to indulge. But for the most part, I'm not consuming that bullshit. Another thing I purged myself of is TV, media, and entertainment. Like, for the most part, I just watch YouTube for music and education purposes, or I'm reading non-fiction books that deal with self-improvement. Like, dude, I got so many books that are on the way, man. I can't wait. Like, The Way of the Superior Man by David Dida. I can't wait to read that book. Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill. I'm excited like a little kid knowing I'm about to get all those pages again. It's only going to upgrade my brain. Can't wait. What else did I get? I got, there's a book that kind of like has a whole bunch of information about astrology. Now, I know a lot about astrology, numerology. I made a video about numerology just recently. And I'm looking forward to just reading that stuff and, it'll just enhance all this stuff in your brain. I mean, your brain is like a supercomputer. And the more that you add to it, you'll have stuff that you can reference in daily conversations or just in your mind, or you'll start to see synchronicities. Like the universe will start to play with you the more you upgrade yourself and honestly purify your soul, purify your body. So another thing is like no pornography. I mentioned that before, dog. It's straight no fap lifestyle for me. I understand that like the only time I should really be busting a nut or whatever is if I'm trying to procreate or if I'm making love to my woman. Other than that, why I gotta look at a screen and watch other people get it off? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? I understand we all have needs and I just realized with me, it's better if I purge myself completely from stuff like that because, you know, if you try to get into a habit of, oh, you know, I'm only do it every once in a while, I'm only watch porn every once in a while. Well, yeah, well then now you got like a little spirit, energy demon that's constantly trying to get you to do it in your ear. Oh, you could do it right now. Oh, come on. You ain't got nothing else going on. And now you got your energy getting pulled into something that's not really giving you no tangible results in real life. You know what I'm saying? You get around a real woman, think about it, you got to do all this extra stuff just to be stimulated. But if you weren't doing that like that, you'll be ready. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just seeing you'll have more energy, you have more focus, your eyes get clear, you know what I mean? You don't have no social anxiety. And honestly, your power will start to just make your aura real strong. Like, it's almost like Dragon Ball Z. I challenge all y'all to become Super Saiyan. I'm not on Instagram. I'm barely on Facebook. Facebook, I'm just trying to reach out to family, you know, to get in touch with them because I realized that we don't talk as often as we could. And I'm more trying to like hit them up on Facebook to be like, yo, what's your number? And then call directly after. You know, we got to bring it back to some real interactions. But another thing I purge myself of is like I'm a cognizant of who I converse with. All right, so I prefer to only talk with people who have a like mind. Other than that, it's kind of like I maintain charm on a superficial, associative, or professional ties level. You know what I mean? Like if you're not somebody y'all really rock with, it's not like I'm gonna breeze past you and ghost you. You know, I mean, come on, you're a human being. You deserve that respect. You got to give respect to get respect. So I have no problem saying hello to people and you know chopping it up on whatever little current events are going on. Basically, letting them dominate the conversation topic. But to the other people who know me, you know, where we can dive deep in the water and swim down to the depths and really chop it up and you teach me something, I teach you something. Yeah, those are gonna be the only people that I really open up to and go crazy with on these topics. And of course, I'm making YouTube, so it seems like it's kind of contradictory, like, huh? But hey, listen, this is me pouring just my content out. Whoever's following is following. Whoever's listening is listening. I don't give a damn if you don't agree or whatever. Like at the end of the day, I'm pouring the content out. Like minds will always connect. All right, so I also did a purge of things that are not conducive to my self improvement. So to give you an example, like what occupies my free time, for the most part, is like exercise, yoga, research, so that I can make new topics for my YouTube content, mindfulness. You know, thinking about what am I thinking about. I know it sounds weird. It's like, what do you mean? No, but seriously, take a step back to analyze where is my mind going? What is it thinking about? You know what I'm saying? You are a sum total of your thoughts. So this is the reason why like I took myself away from pornography and other low level things because honestly, why am I thinking about celebrity gossip or what somebody on the Breakfast Club talked about or you know some chick on Instagram or like why what I gotta purge myself of that so that I can get focused on how do I make more money. Should I check out this investment? Ooh, this is a nice book that Warren Buffett just recommended. Put that on your list. You know, did you track your expenses today? Like I want it to all just be mine. The things that I'm thinking about to be all stuff that will raise my value. Preparation, you know, getting myself prepared for work, laying out my clothes, making sure I wash my stuff weekly, getting my uniforms pressed, going in there and scrubbing off my boots so that they look nice and clean, taking care of what I got, making up my bed, you know what I'm saying? Just having like daily habits that will keep me on point. Introspection, looking into myself and doing like a little cross analysis on, hey, am I reaching my goals? What are my goals? Have I updated my goal list? Where am I headed? What are some things I need to accomplish, right? And then visualization, seeing where I want to be, putting it already in my mind and just playing with that idea with my mind's eye. What are some of the results? Overall, I feel healthier, my skin's glowing, you know, and I have my appetite in check. Every 3 hours, I have a little timer on my phone, boop, 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 comes on. Oh, shoot, let me go ahead and eat real quick. Eat a nice little quick meal, you know. Another alarm comes on, boop, boop, boop. Floss my teeth, brush my stuff, make sure I did that. Now my mouth is clean, I feel better, and I got a little stuff in my stomach. Now I'm ready to work. Another 3 hours later, same thing. I got my body on a system, you see. I have an overall boost in my energy. Vivid dreams. I'm like, at this point when I dream, like every time now, I'm aware that I'm dreaming. So it becomes really fun because now I'm in another world and I'm knowing that I'm dreaming. I can do different things than if I wasn't aware. I require less sleep. I mean, obviously. People magnet. People are drawn to my energy and want to chop it up. Clear thoughts and fast mind. I have no urges. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. It's easy for me to say no to a Red Bull, to say no to some chocolate or some candy. My inner voice is speaking much louder. You know what I mean? So I'm like in tune with my higher self, which is awesome. I feel much stronger in the gym. Yo, I was just upstairs, hitting them deadlifts, and normally I would back in the day, I would struggle to might do like 10 reps, but now I'm like, nah, I do 15. Before I would do 3 sets. Now it's like, nah, I do 4 to 5. You know what I mean? So I'm pushing myself more. I have less aches and pains. Now this is attributed to yoga, but I would also like to just say that since I'm purging myself of all the other stuff, it just makes my body better. I don't have as much sugar and processed shit flowing through my veins. Feeling my aura. Like seriously, I feel my personal energy. It's just growing, 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 growing. I feel just strong. You know what I mean? Powerful stuff, man. My presence. I can really be present in the moment. Higher motivation, better time management. Easy to be disciplined, because once you like get yourself into a flow, it's almost harder to go back to what you were than it is to maintain. Desire for intellectual pursuits. Like I said, I got like 10 books coming and I want to read like 25 books before the end of this year. Clairvoyance, a rise of understanding, and a return to innocence and purity. So that pretty much wraps up today's video. I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment on some of the things that are helping you improve. I want to share that stuff, by getting a little dialogue going. It'll be helpful, not only for me to know, hey, maybe there's something I can implement that but also for other people who watch the video and slide by. People like to read comments, and if they see something that you dropped, that might help them on their journey. So each one teach one. Like I said, that's an old 5%er mantra, and it's so powerful. So I'll holler at y'all on the next one, man. Y'all take it easy.